Hello everyone, I'm forecaster Jack Sillin here to give you just a quick overview of some of the tools that we have at WEATHER.US and how to use them to forecast the weather or to even just know what's coming for your picnic in the afternoon or whatever you might have planned. That you need to know what the weather is going to be, and WEATHER.US is a great place to figure that out. So this will be kind of a general overview video. I have plenty of other videos that talk about more specific things, but this is really, if you're just kind of getting into our site and trying to figure out where stuff is and what we have to offer, this is the right place. So here's our homepage, WEATHER.US, and from here you can find all sorts of great information. You can, if you're looking just for your forecast for your location, here it is. You can just type in any city right into this toolbar. So here I am in Ithaca, New York. So I'll give that a quick search and you'll come to this page. This is our weather overview page. It's a great place again just to figure out what the weather is going to be for the day. Here's a quick overview as the day goes on. We're looking again for some rain here today, but whatever it might be in your case, snow, rain, thunderstorms, sunshine, this will be the place where you kind of find it. Every couple hours you'll see that kind of breakdown. Temperature, chance of rain, next few days, a quick overview. If you look over to this panel here, this so left-hand toolbar, you can see we have some other things, Forecast Essentials, Forecast XL, Ensembles, etc. These are sort of more advanced tools. The Forecast Essentials is pretty much going to give you a more in-depth version of what we have here in the overview section. So again, here's our forecast for today. Looking at the temperatures, we have the rain, we have the dew point, we have wind speeds, we have wind directions, cloud cover, all sorts of the stuff, precipitation, tons of basic weather information here. If you're looking for a little bit more advanced, you can go to the Forecast XL, which will actually compare different weather model forecasts. So we do forecasts across the entire world. Meteorologists make forecasts based on different computer models, and this is a great way to kind of compare those models all in one place. So if all the models agree with one another, then you're looking pretty good for a high confidence forecast. But if the models disagree, then you know there might be more uncertainty. So you can see very high certainty here that we'll have a high temperature around 50 degrees or so. All the models are pretty tightly clustered there. But then as we move farther out in time, in the next couple days, there's a considerable uncertainty, maybe as to our low temperatures in a day or two. So those lines are kind of diverging, and that's the indication of a lower confidence forecast. The same general principle holds true for the ensembles. So basically this is just a sort of comparison of 50 different models. So there's sort of permutations of the ECMWF model, and the more that they all agree, the closer they are together, the higher confidence the forecast, and then as they spread out, there might be a little bit more in the way of uncertainty. So this is some of the tools we have to look at the forecast for an individual location. Again, I have different videos on Forecast Essentials, XL, and Ensembles, so check those out if you're interested in some of those products more specifically. If you're looking for other information though, check out the sort of top toolbar here, these drop-down menus. This will give you satellite imagery, so you can see where the clouds are, where the sunshine is, different weather features here. We also have radar. So if you want to see, more precisely where it's raining, here's our radar. You can click any of our maps to zoom in. So here, if I want to take a look at Texas, I clicked the map to zoom into Texas, and I'm selecting the radar station near Houston to take a look at the Houston rain. And then if you want to click to zoom in even closer, we can get you into county level. So here is the rain in Fort Bend County, Texas. So click the map again if you want to sort of pan over. So here's Harris County, Houston, downtown Houston. You can see we have some rain in Houston, but sort of the northern and northwestern suburbs, a little bit lighter rain, and some areas are actually remaining dry. So here's a way to sort of look at in detail the radar imagery and stuff like that. If you're coming over to the next one, observations, this will give you the current observations, what our weather stations are actually observing. So here we have some colder air up here, some warmer air down here in Florida. That would sort of make sense. As with any of our maps, again, click to zoom in, and then click the map to zoom in again. Or if you end up clicking on one of these stations, you can get the current reading at that station and then its history over the past several observations. So here we are, temperature not changing too much outside of Miami, 80.2, 80.4, 80.2. So pretty consistent there in Miami, but other locations might have a little bit more interesting variation Clearly not Georgia though, so you can see the temperatures remain basically the same since a little bit earlier. But that's how you would get the history. And this also again works if you want to zoom into county level to see exactly where those stations are. It's a great way to do that. Now moving on to our forecast tab here, we've already talked about some of these point forecast tools, but here are some of our map forecast tools. So this will give you a forecast over a large area. This is one of our models, and you can use the left-hand menus here, and again this works for all of our components here. The menus to the left of the image are incredibly valuable in terms of selecting zoom options. So here I'm going to demonstrate quickly the custom zoom option. This will let you not just zoom into state level, but sort of regional levels and zooms that don't necessarily conform to political boundaries. So here I am, not particularly zoomed in on any one state, but I get a good overview of the Northeast. This menu down here will give you an overview of which parameters are available, and you can toggle those like that. This will give you your forecast time, so if I want to look at the forecast for Thursday, that's how I do it. So that's a general overview. Again, I've covered all these things in more detail in separate videos, but hopefully this was helpful in pointing you in the right direction towards the information you're looking for here at WEATHER.US. Enjoy the site. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.